What's going on, YouTube? My name is Bradyoactiv, and I am here bringing you my week 5, 6, I don't know. The NPA screwed up the schedule. Battle against Dan, aka aDrive. I've been looking forward to this battle. Like always, guys, anytime that I get an opportunity to battle or do something with Dan or aDrive, it's always a good time because aDrive and I are friends, and I just look forward to it. So this week I went ahead and before I get into that, I apologize that there have not been NPA uploads, let alone any uploads for like the past month, basically. Week 4, quote unquote, was packed, so I was gone for that. There was a league-wide like bye week, so nobody battled that week. The week after that, I had Jacob, as always, fill in for me, and I will leave. I don't think Jacob uploaded a battle, but I know Sin did. So I will leave that link down in the description if you want to watch Sin's side of that match to see what happened there. And the week after that, I still was moving stuff. As you guys can see, I've got a little bit new scenery. This will change again because this is a giant mess. I still haven't unpacked everything. I moved, which is why I've been gone and why there haven't been uploads. So I took a forfeit in my battle against Elliot because I really still needed more time to kind of organize and move stuff from my old house to my new place. So that's what's been going on, but we're back, I think, and we're gonna do this battle against aDrive. So this week I went ahead and brought Keldeo, Rabombi, Thunderous, Golurk, Lurantis, and Registeel. He brought Necrozma, Krookodile, Vaporeon, Alolan, Ninetales, Goodra, and Infernape. Let's just go through the team here. Let's see here. Rabombi's got Quiver Dance, Bug Buzz, Moonblast, Psychic. Keldeo's got Calm Mind, Scald, Secret Sword, Toxic. Thunderous has U-Turn, Thunderbolt, Flash Cannon, Sludge Wave with a Choice Scarf. Golurk has an Assault Vest with Thunder Punch, Earthquake, Ice Punch, and Heavy Slam. Baymax has a Leftovers with full special, full defense investment with Stealth Rock, Toxic, Earthquake, and Iron Head. And Lurantis is my defogger this week. And also a potential setup mod alongside Keldeo with Swords Dance, Leech Life, Leaf Blade, and of course Defog. So that is my team, guys. So let's go ahead and jump into the battle and show you guys what went down here, and I will do my best to commentate it and not just screw everything up because, like I said, guys, it's been a hot minute since I've done this. So yeah, let's jump into it. Alright guys, so we're jumping here into the battle, and my immediate thought is to lead with Registeel to set up rocks, or to lead with Keldeo to immediately pressure a potential Infernape lead. Obviously, as you guys can see, I go ahead and lead with the Keldeo, and he leads with Necrozma, presumably just to set up rocks. So I'm going to hit Toxic to immediately pressure this thing in case it has Calm Mind and wants to try to set up against me as well. And he is going to go ahead and set up the rocks like I had mentioned earlier. And that's cool. So he is going to... Give it a second. He's going to go ahead and switch into Vaporeon here. Presumably to Heal Bell. And maybe get rid of the Toxic. I went ahead and took the opportunity to go ahead and Calm Mind there. And start potentially setting up Keldeo to just kind of hit things really, really hard. He is going to go ahead and, I'm going to go for Calm Mind again in case he Heal Bells because it's a free Calm Mind and the Necrozma just gets rid of Toxic. Like I said, it's free Calm Mind. He's going to go ahead and use Secret Noise here, which I actually didn't even know existed prior to this match, showing my inexperience a little bit. I set up another Calm Mind, so now we're +3 special attack, but of course, again, the inexperience thing. I forgot Vaporeon gets Roar. So that's immediately what he's going to do, and that negates all of our setup there. But it does switch us into Thunderous, which obviously immediately pressures this Vaporeon as well. We take some damage there from the rocks. He's going to go ahead and switch Vaporeon out because, of course... why are you going to stay in with Vaporeon against Thunderous, right? I'm going to go ahead and U-turn out on this Goodra and go into Registeel to take the opportunity finally to set up rocks. Yeah, so here's the Goodra. I know. Let's see here. What happened here? Okay, I'm trying to remember whether he's gonna withdraw the Gudra, and I believe, yeah, this is in fact where I believe I set up rocks. He switches into Steve the Crocodile here. So I know my mons take massive damage from Earthquake, right? From the Crocodile, for example. So I'm sitting here like, okay, I don't really need Registeel the rest of this match. I can sacrifice it. I clicked Toxic just as an in case thing, in case the Crocodile does not knock me out, which it didn't. It just used Knocked Off. Did a decent amount of damage against Registeel, but like I said, didn't knock it out. So he's sitting with 2 poison mons here now. He's gonna go ahead and withdraw the Crocodile, and I clicked Earthquake here just in case I lived again for whatever reason, which ended up being a great thing because he switches into Infernape, which not only took the damage from Stealth Rocks, but is now also gonna take massive damage from Earthquake. So that thing's below half health now, so that sucks. I don't know if aDrive was expecting that. He U-turns out of here. I don't know if he was expecting me to switch or what the deal was here, because obviously he could have just gone for close combat and killed the Registeel, but I don't think he was expecting me to just sit in here with this thing and be ready, so like willing to sack it off. He goes ahead and switches into Necrozma. I'm just gonna hit Earthquake again. I get a little spammy with Earthquake this match, to be honest with you guys, but in a lot of cases it was always the best move for me to click. We see some leftovers recovery on the Necrozma there, and some toxic damage as well. And he is going to go ahead and switch out of Necrozma back into Crocodile. And I think I Iron-Headed here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I did. Because Iron-Head would have killed the Vaporeon. It did good damage against the Necrozma, and it does okay damage against the Crocodile as well, which was my thinking there. He's gonna go ahead and use Knockoff again. Probably expecting me to switch. And I just click Earthquake again, which is going to finally take this Crocodile below half health as well. And then we get toxic damage as well. He is going to, I believe he switches here again. He does. And he switches into Vaporeon. And again, I just hit Earthquake. Because why not? And it doesn't really matter because Earthquake doesn't do that much damage against this Vaporeon. And it actually has leftovers on it as well. So it recovers about the majority of the damage on this thing. He's going to go for Scald here. I actually thought this might KO Registeel, but it doesn't. We live on 14% health. And I click Earthquake again, just in a lot of cases, it was just the best move for me to click in case the Infernape came in, the Crocodile came in, and it did okay damage against Necrozma and stuff like that. But he is actually just going to stay in with the Vaporeon and go for another Scald, which does finally kill the Registeel. So Registeel kind of sat in here for a little while, even though, like I said, I was very willing to sack it off. But it did what it needed to. It toxic did a couple things. It got rocks up, you know. Registeel did a pretty fine job this match, in my opinion. I go ahead and switch into Lurantis. My thought here is I could potentially Swords Dance. If he wants to roar me, that's fine. And he's going to switch out, and he's going to go into Rafiki. I did, in fact, Swords Dance there, by the way. Which kind of sucks that he goes into this thing, because that immediately pressures us out. We can't sit in here with Lurantis unless we want it to die. Because I'm pretty sure it dies from close combat, and then obviously Fire Stab is going to kill it. It outspeeds no matter what. I switch into Golurk here, which is a good thing, because he goes for close combat, and it misses, because Ghost type. And I get Earthquake spammy again. He switches in, or he U-turns out of Infernape, probably expecting the Earthquake, back into Necrozma. And then the Earthquake is actually going to go ahead and... Wait, no. Hold up. I don't think it kills this thing, does it? Does it kill from right here? Obviously, it's been like a day since I've done this match. Okay, so it doesn't kill here, but I know I click Earthquake again because he stays in with the Necrozma, and it does inevitably kill this thing. Spoilers. He goes ahead and uses Toxic here. Maybe expecting like a Rock Polish setup with the Golurk. Considering I've had Calm Mind on Keldeo and Swords Dance on Lurantis, maybe at this point he was kind of thinking that, you know, a lot of my mons had the ability to set up and become sweepers. So I go ahead and hit Earthquake again to knock out the Necrozma, and that thing is gone, and we take some toxic damage there. He goes ahead and switches into Vaporeon, and of course this thing is going to click Scald, and of course it's going to knock out the Golurk, which is fine. I don't think I really needed Golurk for a whole lot more in that match either. The only thing that I could think of is maybe Ice Punch would have been good for Goodra, but yeah, I don't think that even did that much damage. He did stay in with the Vaporeon because the Scald didn't kill, and I hit Thunder Punch there. You can see that did massive damage against it, but of course he's gonna go for Scald again, and it's gonna kill the Golurk. Yeah, so bye-bye Golurk. I forget what I switch into here. I think I switch back into Lurantis if I remember correctly. I do switch back into Lurantis. So Lilymon the Lurantis comes back in. I actually clicked Leaf Blade here knowing it would kill the Vaporeon. And if he wanted to switch, that's fine because I was going to do damage on something else. He switches back into Rafiki. I'm not sure what the deal was here because it comes in and it dies immediately to Rock. So Registil picks up a hazard kill there, which is cool. I'm thinking he maybe it was just because he wanted the free switch into Ninetales here, which could very well be the case, but he did, you know, as a result, he let Infernape go down. So he's gonna get the Hail up, and he is going to go ahead and click Blizzard here. I actually never even calced Blizzard. I don't know why. That was my mistake. I just, you know, I had Freeze Dry on there, and Freeze Dry I don't think killed Lurantis. But obviously the Blizzard did. I switch into Thundurus here, knowing I can click Flash Cannon and go ahead and knock this thing out immediately. But he's going to go ahead and withdraw it to go into Vaporeon. And the Flash Cannon does not kill this thing, as you guys will see here in a second. So it doesn't kill, but his Hail does. So goodbye Vaporeon. It dies to Hail from Ninetales. So I don't know how that one counts as far as hazard kills or weather kills or whatever counts. He goes into Goodra. This thing's a problem for our team, guys. Like, the only thing that really did a lot of damage against this was Keldeo with Secret Sword. So I had to preserve Keldeo as much as I could during this match and have it take as little damage as possible. So I'm okay with sacrificing Rabambi here in order to get the free switch into something else. So obviously the Goodra goes for Fire Blast, kills the Rabambi. It's gone. That's fine. I didn't really need it. Rabambi's purpose this match was basically to hit Necrozma and one-shot it. So I finally get that switch into Keldeo that I wanted. It takes a little bit of damage from Stealth Rocks, that's fine. I click Secret Sword here because that should, I think from that range, would have KO'd the Goodra. But he switches it out, goes into Crocodile here, and Keldeo ends up murdering this thing with Secret Sword. Which is cool, at least we knocked something out, right? I would have preferred it was the Goodra because that would have put us in a much better spot this match. But unfortunately, it was not. He goes back into the Ninetales, and Ninetales is going to all sorts of fuck up Keldeo with Freeze Dry. So Keldeo goes down. I don't know that I had an opportunity really to switch into anything else there. Maybe I could have switched into Thundurus and just sacked that off and preserved Keldeo yet. I don't know. That might have been the better decision. Obviously, Thundurus takes massive damage from rocks. And I Flash Cannon here to kill the Ninetales. I'm not sure why Dan didn't switch out of the Ninetales and just preserved it for differential's sake back into the Goodra, because Thundurus was not touching Goodra at all. There's nothing that this thing could do to it. So Thundurus is my last mon left. I click Flash Cannon because I'm locked into it because of Choice Scarf, and you guys can see that that does nothing. I mean, it does something, but it does nothing. Any Dragon Pulses here, and that is game. So, But to be honest with you guys, I'm not upset that I lost, like at all. It was a 1-0. I feel like I performed really well this match and put the pressure on Dan the entire match. There may have been some questionable decisions from my side. Like I said, I probably maybe could have switched in the Thunderous and preserved Keldeo and still had a shot at getting rid of Gudra. I don't know. Forgetting that Vaporeon could run Roar might have been a little bit of a mistake. I could have just clicked something else there, switched out into something else to pressure the Vaporeon sooner. But like I said, I'm happy with how I played this match, to be real with you guys. So make sure that you guys check out Dan's side of the match in the description, and you know, put a like on this video, subscribe for more, the whole spiel that you guys are used to. I'm still getting adjusted to this. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the match. Until next time, peace.